Hey, spicy lovers. Welcome back to Spicy Lady Sex Education. I'm your host, Spicy Lady, and today we're diving deep into something that affects every single one of us in the bedroom and in our hearts. The dark psychology of attraction, why you keep catching feelings for the wrong people, why toxic chemistry feels so electric, and how understanding love psychology can help you build mind-blowing, healthy intimacy instead of repeating painful cycles. If you ever wonder why your body says yes, while your mind screams run, this video is for you. Hit that like button if you're ready to get spicy with science, and subscribe for more raw, real sex and intimacy education. Let's get into it. First, let's talk psychology of attraction. Your brain isn't randomly choosing partners. It's running ancient wiring mixed with your personal history, often pulling you toward exactly the wrong people for the right neurochemical reasons. The star player here is dopamine, the brain's anticipation chemical. That electric rush you feel with someone hot and cold? It's not true passion. It's intermittent reinforcement. Think of it like a slot machine. You never know when the next reward, affection, great sex, attention, is coming. So your brain floods with dopamine every time you anticipate it. Unpredictable rewards create way stronger cravings than consistent kindness ever could. This is why toxic partners feel addictive. Your nervous system gets hooked on the chase. Then there's attachment theory, one of the most powerful frameworks in love psychology. Developed from how we bonded with our earliest caregivers, we carry these styles into adult romance. Anxious attachment. You crave closeness, worry about being abandoned, and may pursue harder when they pull away. Avoidant attachment. You fear losing independence, pull back when things get intimate, and create distance. Anxious-avoidant trap. This pairing creates insane sexual chemistry, but emotional chaos. The anxious partner pursuit triggers the avoidance withdrawal, which spikes adrenaline and dopamine, making the highs feel euphoric and the lows devastating. Many of us with inconsistent childhood love learn to equate chaos with passion. Your body confuses familiarity with safety. That's why you might feel bored with kind, consistent people at first. Their steady love doesn't trigger the same dramatic neurochemical fireworks. Dark psychology enters here too. Some people deliberately use these mechanisms, hot-cold behavior, love bombing followed by sudden withdrawal, to keep you hooked. It's manipulation disguised as irresistible attraction. Spicy fact. Brain scans show the areas that light up during intense attraction overlap with those in addiction. Breaking free from a toxic dynamic can literally feel like withdrawal symptoms. Anxiety, obsession, cravings for their touch. This isn't your fault. It's evolutionary wiring meeting modern emotional wounds. But awareness is the first step to freedom. Understanding these patterns lets you see the chemistry for what it is, a survival response, not destiny. In the bedroom, this shows up as explosive sex driven by uncertainty rather than true emotional safety. The passion feels real, but often masks deeper incompatibility. Take a moment right now. Think about your past relationships. Can you spot the intermittent reinforcement? The push-pull that kept you coming back for more? Recognizing it is how we start rewiring. Visuals. Brain graphics with dopamine animations, attachment-style illustrations, slot machine versus steady reward comparison. Tasteful intimate couple B-roll with text overlays like dopamine equals anticipation rush, and familiar is not equal to safe. Number 2. Now, let's get intimate and honest. How does this dark psychology show up in sex and physical closeness? In toxic dynamics, sex rarely stays just pleasure or connection. It becomes a tool for power, control, validation, or trauma bonding. One of the biggest red flags is make-up sex after explosive fights. That intense, can't keep hands off each other sex feels mind-blowing because of the cortisol and adrenaline cocktail from the argument, followed by the dopamine rush of reconciliation. But it's not healthy intimacy. It's trauma bonding. Your brain links fear plus relief plus sex into a powerful addictive cycle that keeps you trapped even when the relationship hurts you. Common dark psychology tactics in the bedroom. Love bombing in the beginning. Overwhelming passion. Constant compliments about your body. Marathon sex sessions that make you feel desire like never before. Then the devaluation phase hits. Sudden withdrawal, criticism, or withholding affection and sex to control you. Gaslighting your desires. You're too sensitive, you want too much, or normal couples don't need all this talking. This makes you doubt your own needs for emotional safety, foreplay, or aftercare, slowly eroding your confidence. Using sex as a weapon, withholding intimacy as punishment, or pushing boundaries right after conflict to make it better without real repair. Some partners use intense sex to avoid difficult conversations entirely. Scroll through Reddit AITA or relationship threads and you'll see the same stories over and over. The sex is 10 out of 10, but everything else destroys me. They only want me after we fight, or I keep going back to the chemistry even though it hurts. These patterns create a spicy lady warning sign. If the best sex happens during or right after chaos, your body might be bonding to the drama, not the person. True intimacy includes mutual respect, consent, enthusiastic communication, and aftercare, cuddling, talking, checking emotionally. Another red flag? Feeling anxious or empty after sex instead of connected and safe. Or noticing that sexual tension spikes when they pull away emotionally. That's your nervous system mistaking anxiety for attraction. The spicy lady technique starts with awareness. Next time you feel that pull, pause and ask, is this desire coming from love and safety or from the addictive cycle? Great sex in a healthy container, where you feel seen, respected, and emotionally safe, can actually be far more satisfying and orgasmically powerful in the long run because your body can fully surrender without guarding against the next withdrawal. You deserve passion that doesn't come with emotional damage. Recognizing these bedroom red flags is how you protect your heart and your pleasure. Visuals. Red flag icons, tasteful silhouettes of couples in conflict/reconciliation. Text quotes from common scenarios, anonymized, before / after comparison graphics. Empowering spicy lady text overlays. Number 3. So how do you break the cycle and start craving healthy, spicy, deeply satisfying intimacy instead? It starts with self-awareness. Journal your patterns without judgment. What consistently turns you on in the beginning but hurts later? Do a free attachment style quiz, link in description, and reflect on your childhood dynamics. Understanding is a foundation. Next, heal your nervous system. Practices like deep belly breathing, somatic exercises, or even short meditation before intimacy help you stay present instead of chasing the dopamine high. When you feel safe in your body, you stop mistaking anxiety for butterflies. Here's my spicy lady technique for rewiring attraction. Slow everything down. Build desire through non-sexual touch first, massages, long eye contact, sensual but non-genital caressing, inspired by sensate-focused exercises. This trains your brain to associate safety with arousal. Prioritize emotional foreplay. Vulnerable conversations, genuine compliments, and feeling emotionally seen create oxytocin, the bonding hormone that leads to deeper, more fulfilling orgasms and connection. Seek consistency over intensity. The person who texts back reliably and shows up steadily might not give instant fireworks, but they create the safety needed for explosive, trusting intimacy over time. Give secure people a real chance. Attraction can grow and deepen. Communicate your needs clearly. Practice phrases like, I feel most turned on when we take time to connect emotionally first, or I need aftercare. Holding me afterward makes the sex even better for me. Healthy partners want to learn how to please you. Date with intention. Look for secure attachment traits, emotional availability, respect for boundaries, ability to repair conflict without drama. Use the question, does my soul feel safe with this person? You can absolutely have passionate, kinky, exciting sex without toxicity. The best lovers are emotionally safe. They create a container where you can fully let go, explore fantasies, and experience pleasure without fear. Rewiring takes time and patience. Be kind to yourself if you slip back into old patterns. Each conscious choice strengthens new neural pathways. Therapy, especially attachment-focused or sex-positive therapy, can accelerate this process. Remember, spicy lovers, you are not broken for craving intensity. You're human, but you have the power to direct that energy toward relationships that nourish rather than deplete you. Healthy intimacy isn't boring. It's a foundation for the most liberated, mind-blowing sex of your life.